Stand on predestination. I was predestined to stand here. I don't know where else to go. Do you have foreknowledge I should be standing somewhere else? Maybe you should give calling or an election to see if I... Oh, wait, no, that's all... that's all different. Where do I stand on predestination? Should I give my answer from... I am not a Calvinist. I am not an Arminian. Calvinists and Arminians are the two that fight. I am not a Calvinist. I am not an Arminian. My theology is classical Baptist, which stands in the middle. The Calvinists and the Arminians, there's nothing wrong with either of them, except they overemphasize one half of a tension. There's tensions in the Bible, things that don't absolutely lock together in a very logical way. Biblical tensions. Google that phrase, see what comes up. Biblical tensions. Like God is sovereign and knows what's going to happen, but he wants us to pray, and he promises to respond to our prayers. That's a biblical tension. The two don't actually go together. Or how about math? There is one God, but there's three persons in Trinity. So somehow 3 equals 1. There's a tension there where both sides are actually true, but we can't actually line them up. And so both Calvinism and Arminianism defy that tension and focus in on one side, and therefore have to manipulate the other side to line up with their own. I don't have anything against with Calvinists or predestination, Calvinists or Arminians as being Baptists. I don't, but I'm not either. For me, a Calvinist theology naturally leans to Presbyterianism. And so if you're a Baptist and you're a Calvinist, I really think you're supposed to be probably in the Presbyterian church, because that leads to infant baptism. And I think the last good Calvinist that was a Baptist was probably Charles Spurgeon. And by the way, I've read all 3,500 of his sermons. I took a class on Calvin Spurgeon. Charles Spurgeon. And Arminianism naturally leads to the denomination of either the hardcore Methodist or the Nazarenes. And I think if you're an Arminian and you're in a Baptist church, thank you for being here, but your theology probably leads you to a different denomination. You might be happier. There. I'm in the middle, classic Baptist theology that doesn't ascribe to either of those.